You didn't think I'd like Pounds because I don't like guys that are kind of body type kind of it's falling around.
These taller guys are they could be that way.
I need to get a better handle on that. You know, you're right. I am not the biggest fan of guys that kind of stumble around as they play. But he'll stumble around as he plays.
But he was better than the other.
But he's better than the other stumbling around.
Okay,
guys.
cool. Let's just do it. Diego Pounds. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So he's in that category with Isaiah World, Crown Over, Bowery, Bell, like those taller
I think he's better. I think he's better than all those guys. I think he's better. I think if you gave me a choice of tall guy, give me this guy. Give me Pounds over this guy.
When everything's going right, he's good to go. That's when when his posture right, his hands are shooting well. He gets to his landmarks well. Got some pretty decent feet.
Yeah.
I don't know how heavy he is. What he is?
325. Yeah.
He's humongous.
6'6", 325 is what we got him at.
Okay, cool. Great length and all that. So when you see him moving around and if the hand fighting is on, if he's really separating from guys, he's good. He has the ability to kind of reach these guys. He tall as hell, so he really gotta get a little turn on that. But the reach is cool. I ain't really see him drive people off the ball like that, Brian. You know what I mean? But these taller guys typically aren't powerful dudes. They're athletes for some reason. Body
control as a run blocker, it will at times make you look away.
So he's tall, and if you're tall, you got to have knee bend. It's like the taller you are, you got to have more of it.
Right.
And he doesn't. So him as a drive blocker, it's almost like if you taller than somebody, you got to lean over a little bit to get to him.
Yeah,
you got to bend your knees to be able to go at those guys and not over on them. But he gets a little leany, and sometimes if he's going against players and he doesn't trust his power, now he's a tall, leany, over exaggerated player.
Yeah.
Bain really did some funny shit too. Ruben Bain disrespect all the long arms cats. If y'all ain't knows, I'm gonna drop some film on it somewhere
when you get a moment
after the draft or so. Look,
this summer.
If the Cowboys draft Bain, it's all day, every day, because I'm gonna watch every snap of every game. Sure. But Pounds is just clunk. He's a smooth clunky. He's smooth clunky, Brian.
Yeah, you're right. I am not the biggest fan of the clunky guy.
Then they get in his chest and he starts catching and stuff. So yeah.
But man, to me, like I'm watching Oklahoma, I'm watching Georgia, I'm watching these games where he's kind of blocking these dudes. You know, I mean, he's kicking outside. He's a transfer, by the way, from North Carolina. Shame on you, Mike Lombardi, for allowing this player to walk out of your backyard. But yeah, this guy's a really good athlete for 6'6", 325. I mean, that's the thing. His initial shot is real good. I mean, you see the hands, and then he kind of tends to kind of fade a little bit, but he could run with most people. I mean, he could get his hat on. You know, when you watch him play on the move, he gets his hat on people. He is very much, and we talk again about another high-cut guy, but he's very smooth in the way that he plays. The pad level you mentioned, the body control you mentioned. There was just something watching him play where I was like, okay, he's getting it done. Even though he's playing upright and playing tall, that he's taking care of his job. Yeah. And I think he's got really good, when you watch him and he grabs on guys, like his grip strength and stuff to hold guys, I think is really, really, really good. But I think to me that's like I'm going to take a crack at this guy because of his size and the strength. And I kind of feel like though that I've seen far, far worse play in the league that are this type of body type, but his strength, his grip strength, his athletic ability, and I think he's a guy that likes to finish. I think that's something he tries to do, even though there's sometimes you see him pop, and then he loses it, and he tries to reestablish. But man, I got him in the 4th round, but I got him as one of the best of all those tall, long offensive tackles.
Yeah, I agree. You know, just kind of watching him versus the other guys. This is a horrible year for tackle peers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you kind of bad in this draft, you might be a top 10 tackle. If you know what I mean, if you just decent or whatever, right? Like Caleb Tiernan ain't a guy that I like, but he's a top 10 tackle in this class because
Well, then we got a discussion too. If you go back and you look at Dane Brugler's The Beast, well, he's got Miller, the offensive tackle from Clemson, really high up on the board.
Well, high for me.
Yeah. And so to me, hey, listen, Dane's doing the work. I mean, it makes you kind of think like, what's Dane seeing that you're not seeing? There's a lot of times where I sit across from my partner here to my right, and I'm like going, gosh, he saw that player different than I did. You know, and I mean that out of respect. I don't mean that out of, it's kind of me questioning myself a little bit, like, okay, what did you miss on that guy? That, and then there's sometimes you have this absolute conviction.
Sure.
I kind of have a little bit of conviction about this guy, even though he stumbles around a little bit.
That's all right. I don't like my players stumbling around.
Oh, I know. I know.
So I'm not having it. I will not have it.
I know.